So welcome to our class. Today's Kriya will focus on creating a very calm space inside of the body, and that calm space also being focused and centered on the heart space. And it's just to kind of take you from a place of being quite stressed if you've had a very stressful day, or you've been stressed and now you're starting your day, and you just want to go into it and be like, okay, I need to be calm. I need to relax my nervous system. I need to just breathe. So this is exactly what this Kriya is about. Let's place the hands on the knees and close the eyes. The invitation for the class today is to really try not bring any judgment into the space about yourself. Not judging anything, doesn't matter whether you're breathing correctly or not. Try and create a space that's actually free of self-judgment and any negativity that you're projecting onto yourself. Focus on the flow of your breath. Begin to lengthen and deepen the breath. As you lengthen and deepen the breath, try and draw that breath all the way down into the navel point and really relax your navel point. Close your eyes if they're open, really get into your body here. And then when you're exhaling, draw the navel point in and pull the navel point in. Pull it all the way in as far as you can take it. And as you're drawing the breath out, just lift the navel point up a little bit. Then go back into that cycle, long, slow inhalation. Focus and controlled exhalation. As you bring this body into a state of relaxation, as you start letting go of tension, scan the body, any places that you're holding tension, whether it be your hands, your mind, your throat. See if you can bring a feeling of relaxation into that space, and just awareness of it. Start to drive your breath a little bit more. And driving, it means more focused inhalation, more focused exhalation. Start to create this rhythmic motion with the breath. Take awareness to your third eye space. Go right into the center of the head. Focus on the third eye right in the center, and imagine turning on your psychic vision as though you're looking up through your crown, looking up to the heavens above, and place in your imagination the sun, an inch above the head, a ball of golden light. Allow your imagination to take over, allow those colors to be what they are. So beautiful, so bright, so yellow, so gold, so warm. Feel the warmth. Your breath is still focused, and either on an inhale or an exhale, we're going to draw the energy of the sun with intent, pulling it down through the crown, and bringing it into the head, into the body. It almost as if it just becomes this liquid gold through the body, and you become this beautiful, radiant body of light. You let go of the focus of your breath, and you stay focused simply on being the body of light. And you're aware of your subtle breath, and you're aware of that beautiful golden light as you radiate it. Vision begins to change, and very slowly that light starts to collect back in the third eye center. It's almost as if something magnetizes it and pulls it towards the third eye. And it starts to form a little ball of golden light right at the third eye space, about the size of a small pearl. And you stay focused at that space, your drishti. And releasing the hands from the knees, placing the hands into prayer. Feel the connection of the left palm against the right against the left, and awareness of the drishti. Feel the thumbs rest lightly into the heart space. The hands are active. The head is bowed. There's a light compression in the chin as you feel the chin just slightly pushing into the throat. And just notice if you can sit a little bit back There's an activation of the sit bones, so much so that for some reason the body seems to relax a little bit more instead of tense. Relax your mouth. Relax your breath. Invite a theme, invite a focus, a sankalpa, a resolve for your practice. Now take a long, deep inhale into your resolve. Feel the connection, the tightening of Mula Bandha, the activation of the navel points. And as you let go and as you exhale, you draw that energy up. You draw your intent out and you let it go. And breath finds a natural rhythm. We open the class, we open the space with our mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We acknowledge the divine Guru that lives in everyone and everything. Followed by Atgur Ename as we encircle and enclose the space we're in with a protective energy. Not only our auric space, but the space of our room, the building, the area around us. Let us prepare. Long, deep inhale through the nose. Suspend and hold your breath with a light activation of Mula Bandha and navel points. As you exhale, let go. Repeat one more time. Inhale. Suspend and hold. Engage. And let go. And now let us inhale to chant. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Atgur Ename, Jagatgur Ename, Satgur Ename, Sri Guru Dev Ename. Atgur Ename, Jagatgur Ename, Satgur Ename, Sri Guru Dev Ename. Atgur Ename, Jagatgur Ename, Satgur Ename, Sri Guru Dev Ename. Take a long deep inhale, suspend and hold. And as you exhale, bring the hands to rest on your knees, light grip of the hands on the knees. Take a long deep inhale through the mouth and exhale through the mouth. You're going to do a few of these breaths. So inhale through your mouth and exhale through your mouth. And continue. I want you just to find a pace and a speed that works best for you. You can elongate the breath. You can make it shorter. Just feel into it. Now close your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Continue. Last one. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breath finds a natural rhythm. And let's begin to move into spinal rotation. Choose a direction that works for you. Inhale through the front. Exhale as you round. is the opportunity to close your eyes and drop into this, really just flowing with the movement, feeling the movement. I'll tell you when we'll change direction just now. So just be in this direction that you're in and really feel that in the pelvic floor. Feel it in the navel point. And let the hands have a firm grip on the knees. Next time you're coming around the front, take a moment, pause, and let's change direction. So in this class, we're not going to have a very long warm-up. Instead, it's a bit of a longer Kriya, so we're just going to enjoy being in the Kriya today. So we're going to do one more exercise after this as our warm-up. Inhale through the front, exhale as you round. Tongue is relaxed, but it's a light activation as it's pushed up into the roof of the mouth. And now just start to slow your movement down a little. And take a long deep inhale, draw yourself up to center, bring the chin to compress the throat, engage Mula Bandha, your breath is held, your navel is active, your shoulders are relaxed. And as you exhale, pull up on the lock, draw your navel point in and really pull that breath, almost as though you're enticing it out of the body. As it leaves the nose, mouth is closed. And then allow the breath to naturally draw through the nose again. Going to move into a little bit of spinal flex as our last exercise of the warm-up. So placing hands on the feet and the shins. You're going to inhale as you come forward and exhale as you come back. Just watch the head. You just want your head to remain in a very neutral position. So you don't want to move it up and down. Imagine as though you've got a book on your head and you're just trying to keep it as steady. So really that movement is in the torso here. Round your shoulders. Allow yourself to tilt back. It doesn't have to be fast. You're wanting to get a stretch in round the shoulders. Lovely long deep inhalation. Contract. Exhale. Pull your breath out. And every movement that we do in Kundalini and every moment that we're in this class or in any class that we attend, if we can be aware that we're subtly working with energy, but not even just that it's so subtle, but it's deeply and profoundly transformational. We're being present with our awareness. We're drawing and activating the breath. Every movement has a purpose, and we're present with that purpose. And take a long deep inhale, draw yourself up to center. Again, relaxing the shoulders and taking your chin, compressing it against the throat. Engaging Mula Bandha, drawing shoulders back. And you know what to do, drawing up on the lock, drawing your breath out. Make this your own. And I invite you to do this one more time again. When you take that inhale, I want you to work with your energy. At the end of your breath, just bring the hands to the knees. Allow the breath to find a natural rhythm. Block out any distraction by closing the eyes. It's complete awareness of the self. We begin the Kriya with some pranayama, and it's quite a powerful and strong pranayama because it's quite detoxifying. So we're going to take the tongue and place the tongue out the mouth. And as we did right in the beginning of class, we're going to inhale and exhale through the mouth. Now, you don't have to try and be quiet. You can make whatever noise you want to make, whatever that inhale and that exhale sounds like, so you can get the most out of it. As you work with this, as you take an inhale, remember you're inhaling into the navel point, and that pranayama is expanding the navel point. And when you exhale, you're drawing the navel in and you're pulling the breath out. The tongue is extended out. Really open up your lungs. So let's draw your shoulders a little bit more back. Let's sit up a little bit more taller and straighter. Bring your chin in a little bit. So just tilt your head down. There's a light compression in the throat. Now you've got all these cues right. Bring a tiny bit of relaxation into what you're doing. So take that intensity out of it, that strictness. You're still holding yourself correctly. Just bring a bit of softness. Place the tongue back in your mouth. Take a long, deep inhale. Move the tongue around a bit. And the breath is suspended and held. And then bring the tongue to stillness. Push the tongue up into the roof of your mouth. And with the awareness and the activation of your locks, exhale, release your breath. We're going to make a sound of la 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 la. And join me as we activate the meridian points on the top of the mouth. La 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 la. Working on the throat chakra. Continue with that mantra of la 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 la. Now work with your breath. If you want to stop for a moment, take an inhale and exhale. Just find your rhythm. La 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 la. Can you hear that naturally the sound and the tone will begin to change? Your toning, those vocal cords, there's going to be a shift in that sound. Be aware of that shift. Don't be self-conscious. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to let go. If you want to, thumb and index, you can place the hands in Dhyan Mudra, just still continuing to move with the rhythm of that chant. And begin to stop. Take a long deep inhale. Suspend and hold. And really, I'm inviting you today is to work with this energy yourself. So just activating, releasing your breath at your own pace, in your own time, being aware of the locks. Place your thumbs into the inside of your palms and curl your fingers around the thumbs. And place the hands in front of you. You're going to be moving in a forward motion as you rotate the arms over one another. Keep your breath in a steady rhythm. So here, it's never about quantity or speed. It's about quality. And if your eyes are open, close them just to be in that presence of the movement. And to connect in with your breath. And to really have that softness, that gentleness in what you're doing. And we're slowly going to come to a stop, and you're going to place the hands on these, palms are facing up. Open and close your hands 1 or 2 times. You can feel the energy activation. Now work through that long, deep inhale. And the rest, you know what to do. Make it your own. At the end of your breath, allow the breath to find a natural rhythm. Close your eyes. Find that still point. We can always access that 0 point shunya between these movements. They help take us deeper. Aware of your breath. Let's move to the next exercise. We're going to extend the palms out in front of you. Palms are facing one another. And you're just going to alternately move the arms up and down. And breath will find a natural rhythm with us. Just going to just move my timer so I didn't knock it over. Eyes are closed. Breathing always through your nose. So if you're breathing through your mouth, let's take it through the nose. Good to train the body to breathe through the nose. Tongue is pushed up lightly into the roof of the mouth, bridging that gap, activating the meridians. And slowly come to a stop, and you can just stop at any point, and however you stopped is perfect. Inhale, suspend and hold, and exhale. And lower the hands down. Let's just give them a little bit of a break. Palms face up, and closing the eyes. And just having a bit of a longer and deeper breath than too much of a shallow breath here. So just drawing that long, deep breath into the navel point and exhaling from the navel. So just working that breath a little bit. And you can feel the energy activations taking place in the body. And you can also feel those energy activations taking place around the physical body. Just in that auric field within your cocoon. And we're going to extend the arms straight out, and the palms are facing down. Just bring the thumbs just to rest against the index finger. We're going to stay here and just going to rapidly open and close the hands. Now, if you open and close quick enough, it'll make kind of like a little slapping sound. And that's exactly the sound that we want to create. So this helps to activate your brain. Closing the eyes. Because none of our exercises really extend anything past 3 minutes, I won't give you any timing because it's not really relevant. Only if we're doing longer Kriyas and we're holding for longer, then I'll give you a time point. If you're finding the intensity of holding your arms up like this too much, you can just lower them straight in front of you like that, or even down, but try and keep the movement going. So don't stop, because it's that activation that we're getting in the hands. See. And take a long, deep inhale. Hands are open. You can feel the heat. You can feel the tingling. And let's just lower down. Place the hands on the knees, palms face up. Allow that natural curvature to come into the spine. Sukhasana, easy pose. So there's an easiness to it. And surrender to the breath. You can feel the breath is a little bit tight, or the chest feels activated. Long inhale, slow exhale. If you want to inhale and activate the Mulabandha navel point, you also can do that now if you wish, to just draw that Kundalini energy in and up and circulate it. You can also just stay in long, deep breathing. That's very still and calm. I'm going to turn the palms to face down with a light grip of the hands on the knees, moving anti-clockwise. You're going to begin a spinal rotation, inhaling through the front, exhaling as you round. We don't actually reverse it, so we're just working in this one direction. And just notice where your mind is at. Have you started thinking again, or have you just been lost in that space of stillness, just following the breath, following the motion that it's become quite hypnotic? Awareness of the breath, awareness of the movement. And slowly slow the movement down. Take a long deep inhale. Let's come to center. Just drop the chin in towards the throat, draw the shoulders back, relax them. Engage Mula Bandha, engage navel point and hold. And as you exhale, pull up on the energy of the lock. Release the breath. And let the breath find its natural rhythm. And then we're drawing into that quiet space. Cutting out the distractions by closing the eyes. And just finding that stillness. Then blinking open the eyes and bringing awareness back. We're going to be doing a few body drops. If you can also support your hands and, sort of hover and hold yourself up, either in a full or half lotus, those are also options. I can't get myself into either of those, and I don't have the physical upper body strength to hold myself continually in that pose. But if you do, this is your chance to work inside of that. If you're just here with me as we're at this point, I'm just going to make fists with my hands, and sometimes you can just cup on the tips of your fingers. You can take an inhale and you're lifting your buttocks off the ground. You're just holding, and then you exhale, you're releasing. So don't drop too hard. You don't want too much of that pressure in the coccyx and the lower back. So just be gentle with the movement, but allow yourself that little bit of the drops. There's that activation of energy that rises. Inhale, lift yourself. Exhale, lower yourself. So you're here working with your own strength, with your own time, with your breath. So you've probably only got, if you're just doing it with me, another 2 more where you're lifting up and coming down. And at the end of that last one, just lowering yourself, placing the hands on the knees. You can turn your palms to face up, and if you're making fists with the hands, you might like to open and close your hands a few times. You can close your eyes just to be in that feeling. Let's move over into the last part of our Kriya. In the last part of the Kriya, we're going to be working with some music, and we're going to be holding the position of the hands interlaced behind the head. So you don't have to go there right now, but that's where we're going to go. And I'm going to hold that probably in total for about 4 minutes. 2 minutes with one mantra, Rakya Rakanahara, and 2 minutes with Pavan Pavan, where we're moving our navel point. So firstly, just interlacing the hands and placing them behind the head. We start off with awareness of the heart. So being aware of the beat of the heart. And as you stay with this awareness of the heart, I'm going to turn the music on. And you're going to turn your awareness inward as you're focusing on the heart, on your breath, and the mantra. So remain as you are with your hands interlaced behind the head. I'm going to change the music now to Pavan Pavan. And every time the artist chants Pavan Pavan, you're going to activate and kind of move your navel point. So still staying as you are, hands interlaced. And then activating your navel point and also dancing a little bit to the rhythm of that beat. to slowly take a long deep breath and remain in the position you're in. Won't change that position. And take a long deep inhale and then exhale very slowly. Okay, so we're going to remain as you are. Take an inhale and let's hold the breath at the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let's repeat. Inhale. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Now raise the hands overhead and just shake the hands and open and close the fingers and just kind of wiggle and let go and move the shoulders. And you can even, like, if your back feels a little bit stiff, you can move from side to side. So just having that free movement, and you close your eyes in this. So it just becomes about what feels good for you and less about what's happening around you. And then just find stillness. Thumb and index touch lightly in Gyan Mudra. And the invitation to come to lie in Shavasana is now open to you. So making yourself comfy, making yourself warm. Or if you are warm, just finding that position that feels really good, lying on your back. Palms are turned up. So we still honor the position of Shavasana. You can even move your head from side to side as you sort of settle into it a little bit. And sometimes it's nice to lift your one shoulder and place it down again. Lift the other shoulder, and you can even lift the arm at the same time. See if you can't get the arms out a little bit further, and you come towards the ground, but in a very soft and gentle way. And awareness of the legs, it's nice to kind of move and pitch and toe the feet in, and then allow them to flop and come open. You can do that once or twice more if you wish. And then finding that stillness and that space. I'm going to mute my mic and play some background music for you. And the cue that Shavasana is coming to an end, the background music will fade out. Enjoy this time where you get to introspect, let go, and focus on nothing but just relaxing.
रखे रखनहार आप बारियां गुरु की पैरी पाए काज सवारियां हो आप दयाल मन हो नव सारियां साध जना का संग पव जल रखे रखनहार आप बारियां गुरु की पैरी पाए काज से जाके रखने हाथ आप उबारे गुरु की पैरी पाए काज सवारे हो आप दयाल मन हो नाम सारे साध जना का संग अब चलता आप उबारे गुरु की पैरी पाए काज सवारे हो आप दयाल मन हो नाम सारे साध जना का संग पव जलता आप उबारे गुरु की पैरी पाए काज सवारे हो आप दयाल मन हो नाम सारे साध जना का संग पव जलता पैरी पाए काज सवारे हो आप दयाल मन हो नाम सारे साध जना का संग पव जलता साकित निंद के दुष्ट खिन माय बिदारे साहिब की टेक नानक मन माय जिस सिमरत सुख होए सगले दुख जाए जाके रखने हाथ आप उबारे की पैरी पाए काज सवारे हो आप दयाल मन हो नाम सारे साध जना का संग पव जलता साकित निंद
And just taking these few moments to slowly wake the body up. There's no rush. You can keep the eyes closed still if you wish. Slowly opening and closing the hands and wiggling the toes. Rotation of hands and feet, clockwise, anti-clockwise. These are all just options to help bring you back. And beginning to lengthen and deepen your breath again. And if you wish, cycling through the hand mudras by pressing the thumb onto the index, middle, ring, and pinky, and making that contact with the tips of the fingers. It actually sends a message through to the brain, kind of guiding you and encouraging you to wake up. And then extending your arms overhead, interlace the hands, bring the legs together, point the toes, and just take a lovely, long, deep body stretch. And then bring your knees to your chest and place the hands on the base of the knees and just make small circles with the knees. Just find what here, there's really like free movement. If you wish to rock from side to side, you can even part the legs and move in clockwise or anti-clockwise circles. Then just to balance that, let's just reverse whatever you were doing, just creating the opposite of that. So just find that balance in the body. And then bringing the knees back towards the chest, placing the hands on the base of the knees. Let's just point and flex the feet a few times. And then just relax the feet. And then releasing the hands to your side, either cactus the arms or capital T, depending on your space. And then if you would like to, you can just lift up the sit bones a little bit and just scooch the bottom over towards the left hand side and allow your knees to fall over towards the right. And then gazing over the left hand side of the body, just getting into that supine twist. You can even place the hand on the left leg, so the right hand on the left leg, just encouraging that stretch. And bring the hand back to position, slowly coming up through center. Arms are still alongside cactus or T, and draw the knees in towards the chest. Just lift up the buttocks a little bit, scooch it over to the right hand side and allow the knees to fall over to the left. And then there's the option to place the left hand on the right leg and gazing over the right shoulder. Looks like I'm in danger of being jumped on. So coming back to center and then tucking the nose into the knees, and let's inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. Also a great escape route for any schnauzers needing to get off the couch. And just a few rock and rolls. I'm just going to do actually 2 more myself. It's just really good to move that energy along the spine. I know we didn't rub the soles of the feet together, the palms of the hands, and that's always optional in our wake up routine. I'm just coming back up. I just wanted to do a few more rock and rolls today on the spine. And then crossing the legs. If it's comfortable, let's just change the cross of the leg just to give that balance in the class for a bit to the other side of the body that doesn't get worked as often. A chakra prana meditation. So that is the focus. I'm just going to get my timer here. Chakra prana, what we're doing is the right hand is going to be placed on the forehead and the left hand on the navel point. So here there's a connection. You're connecting in with the lower half of the chakras. Here you're connecting in with the upper half of the chakras. And so in that connection of the chakras, awareness of the chakras, you're going to inhale to the count of 4. So it's like 4 long, deep inhales. So it's not just counting to 4. It's like inhale, long, 1. Inhale, long, 2. 3. 4. And you're holding. And you're exhaling very slowly. And as you do this, you create a communication with yourself. So continue breathing while I talk you through this connection of self. I want you to feel into the chakras. I want you to feel and visualize. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect visualization. If you can't remember what any colors look like or symbols, it doesn't matter, because your psychic energy will take over and your psychic sight will give you a sight that's relevant and allow you yourself to actually just be in that sight. Whatever that sight is, you might start to see these sort of energy light balls through you that are different colors, and they might be blue and orange and purple and yellow. And don't try and intellectualize it. So do not allow the mind to come in. You're still breathing here, and I'm talking you through. Your eyes are closed. And see these chakra spaces as the whole of you. See that you are part of it and it is part of you. But in that too, that they're worlds unto themselves. And you're tuning in to the chakras. And the word that's used is the subtle energy. You're tuning into the subtle energy of the chakras. And the subtle energy, subtle, such an awful English word here, because subtle in terms of energetic and the meaning of pranic is actually, it means so much more. It means like the tremendous greatness, the expansiveness. It's not just that, oh, it's soft. No, not at all. It is so expansive. It is so large. It's so energetic. And you're connecting in with that with your breath. And this meditation is so beautiful because you can do this meditation for just 3 minutes a day, where all you're doing is exactly this. You're just breathing, you're tuning into the spaces, you're allowing your visualization to take over. You might have noticed that your body might turn to almost like void blackness, and all you see in this blackness are these different chakra points, or maybe they're illuminating through this transparent causal body that you're activating. Maybe you're an onlooker onto yourself and you're standing as though you're almost looking at yourself. And between being witnessed and the witness, inhale, hold your breath. I'm not going to count out loud, just keep holding your breath and I'll cue you into exhale. Stay with your visualization of the chakras. And exhale. Release the hands and focus on your spine. And just on the energy of the spine, of your whole beingness. Bring the hands into prayer. The thumbs rest against the heart space. visualize that chakra as you did, just seeing it however it's presented itself to you in your imagination and your vision. And to see almost the hands, the thumbs are connecting into that energy space. And it's so beautiful. There's this almost merge of energy. And the left palm touches the right, and the right touches the left, and the head is bowed. And there's this deep acknowledgement of this energy space within you. And you're one with it, and it is one with you. For a calm and open heart was the theme and the message of our Kriya. With no negativity or talk to the self in any negative or harmful way. Let's carry this love within us, not just to ourselves, but let's radiate it as much as we can to every living being. Let us close the space with our chant of Sat Nam. Sat being your truth, this exact space we're in right now, this place of love. Nam being all that we've left behind when we entered this class. Let's synchronize the breath. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. We're chanting 3 times. There's no fixed rhythm, just bring it in and let it go. Let us inhale to chant. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. Sa Nam. And as we're present in the space and we give thanks, we bow our head to our practice and the time we put aside for ourselves. As we bow our heads down to the ground in respect for the practice and yoga through the ages. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, and thank you for taking this time and space for your own spiritual growth, development, and self-practice. Much love and blessings.